Here. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to go over a little bit of business training. We're going to listen to a little bit of Cameron George while we play Fortnite.
First question here, we really want to get an idea of where you are right now. What type of experience you have in the past? Is this the very first online course that you've ever gone through when it comes to building a business online, creating an income, and designing your life? Or maybe you've already read some books in the past. Maybe you've already gone through courses. Maybe you already have some gurus who you've been following. Here's where we really want to be able to dig into that and feel what type of experience that you have. Have you already been learning internet marketing in the past? Do you already know how to drive traffic? Have you run affiliate offers before? Or maybe you're somebody who already is part of a network marketing business or owns and runs a small business, small brick and mortar business. Right now is your chance to really let us know what type of experience that you have. What books have you read? What courses have you gone through? What information have you studied? Right now we just really want to understand what experience you have when it comes to internet marketing.
This is part of the training, so I'm actually flipping through and going back through the courses because they had done some recent updates. So I want to make sure I'm up to date with what my downlines are going through. That way, if they have any questions, I can always follow up with them.
First question here, we really want to...
That was the same one. Let's go on to the next two.
So, for this part, there's actually two questions.
This ain't the same thing.
And honestly, I hated what I did. I hated it. I would wake up every single day, and I would literally say to myself, only 40 more years. Like, I was working for being able to retire. It's pretty messed up, right? It's pretty messed up thinking that all we're working towards is that end goal of not having to work anymore instead of like being excited about what we're doing in the day. But I literally woke up one morning before, this is washing my hair, getting in the shower, trying to get myself to life enough to be able to go do another day. Right? Stand in the shower, and I had an honest to God there, freaked out. And I freaked out because in that moment I realized that that was as good as life was going to get for me. That I was already in this path that things weren't going to get any better. I was surrounded by people who were working a job that were successful, but totally unhappy, weren't making very much money. They were, a lot of them on the job site were going through divorces, didn't have things didn't change. I didn't see the direction that I was going, but I was actually going to end up where I was headed. It was in that moment that I made a decision to do something completely. It was in that moment that I drew a line in the sand. You know what? No more. This is what life is going to be for me. But I'm going to take it in that moment that I realized that I had the heart and desire to change. And then I realized that that was my life. That things were going to be completely different. So if you go below the video, you'll notice the next two questions are, do you have the heart and desire to change? Are you willing to do what it takes no matter what to make it happen? And what has been your line in the sand?
I like these new updates that they put into the training for our downloads.
So this question's important in really finding out your driving force. What's actually going to have you get out of bed every single morning to do the right thing?
That's my children. Cameron must have went through and did all these questions.
And there's already 36 people.
They're getting smoked.
What it is that we're here, what it is that we're creating, what it is that we're working. You know, a lot of people like to define it with the amount of money that they need to make and all
I
of
got
that
some
stuff.
building, or maybe some old building, but 162.
Process. So we really take the time to set everything aside and get clear on what it is that you want. Until you can see yourself in your goals, nobody else can. One of the key things that all successful people do, anything at all in their life really, is that they set what is that carrot that you're ultimately working towards. Now, look at detail you can and define what the perfect day looks like inside of your dream lifestyle. Who's there? What are the scenes? What does it look like? What do you feel first thing you wake up? Who's there with you? First thing in the morning to start your day is that you wake up, you get to drive your children to school, you get to pick them up, they come home. What is the perfect day for you? Right? So I want you to take as much time as you need here on this section. The first time I sat down to do this exercise doesn't necessarily look the way that I was looking here today. It's okay. It's organic. But take as much time as you need so that you can write down in the most detail you possibly can what you're looking to create. What is that ultimate love to have, what you would love to experience? What is it love?
Alright, yeah, that's right. My bad. I didn't go on to the next one. That was 4. Let's just jump straight to the business. It's the wrong module.
At Lisa's? At Lisa's house? So you could have slept it, just that he was signalling you. Nick. I don't know.
This one's right here. On my feet. I mean that. Huh? I'm gonna sleep and wake me up at 10 in the morning.
Oh, come on, load video. $1 million video right here. Well, the video's not gonna load. I don't know why.
Alright, what is going on, guys? Jang and Julian here, and so here we're going to be getting into your 90-day goal setting now, guys. One of the big things that I really want to make clear here. Now, one of the biggest things that accomplish what they want to do, a lot of it really stems from even get really specific on what it is they want to do. Right? And everyone's like, oh, we want to make money, or I need to do this.
What? What the fuck?
A?
Get specific on this stuff here. Set that intention and that goal, and that's something that's going to allow you to push and be able to make it towards that goal as fast as possible, because you're always going to know where you're going. Make sure that you, as you pay very close attention and go through this entire training, you take this extremely seriously, because this is something that you really need to take seriously. If you want to be able to achieve that goal, this is one of the very first steps to making sure that you know where you're going to get there. Yeah, this is definitely one of the biggest things. You know, a lot of people come into this business. I know initially me, you, we just wanted to make money, and that's it. And then we had a conversation with our mentor. They're like, well, why do you want to make the money? And I'm like, I just want to make the money. I don't need to know why. I just want to make money. And no wonder why I struggled for so long until I got crystal clear on my why. And that's when things started happening, because money is nothing more than a means to an end. You just want money. There needs to be a reason behind it to push you, whether it's spending more time with your family, whether it's travel, like me and Matt, or whatever it is. So in this video, we're going to show you exactly how to get clear on your outcomes, how to set a 90-day goal, the most effective way to set a plan of action to make sure that every single day you know exactly what you need to be doing to hit your goals. So 90-day goal setting, we're going to show you clear intentions for your income, and at the end of the day, guys, there's two types of people that will listen to this training. First type of people are those who will listen and follow the instructions and take action when they take action, perform all the steps they're given, and they are the ones who, most of the time, every time, will achieve the outcome they desire.
Love it.
People are the ones who, you know, they don't follow directions, they don't follow the steps, they don't follow the assignments that they're showing you right now, and those are the type of people that they don't get results at all. They get minimal results.
Oh, I got results.
Nothing at all. At the end of the day, the people who achieve massive results believe in things before they
I didn't have
exist.
the
You know,
results that I had.
the people in our community who put this together, we've done even
I saw it was possible. Rob and Sully. Now I help teach. You can make an income online too.
So there's two rules that must be followed at all times within your business. First, you have to set a clear intention for your outcome, even if you know the how-to for reaching that outcome isn't completely clear. I remember when me and Matt first got started in business, we had no idea what we're doing, but we're like, okay, here's something we can do. Let's do it. Didn't work. Here's something we can do. We tried it. Didn't work. But we knew something's going to work. Even if we don't know how, it's going to happen. And eventually, you know, we have breakthroughs and we start having $10,000 months, $20,000 months, and all the way up to $100,000 months. So take action even if the how-to isn't there yet. And we're going to show you the how-to, but just take action. Do you want to throw something?
Exactly, right? Just taking action, and you don't need to worry about the how, right? You don't need to worry about the how so much. Just know that when you set the intention, when you're going through this stuff, the how doesn't really matter. You're setting the intention. You're gonna get there. The how's gonna come when you start taking action, right? And so I really like that. At the bottom of that, like take action before you even know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's kind of like the analogy I love. You know, it's like building an airplane you jump off a cliff and you build an airplane on the way down. Everybody's, you know, on top of the cliff. They're trying to make sure all the bolts are tight, make sure everything. At the end of the day, they never fly the plane. Versus people like me and Matt and you watching this, you know, you're here, you took action. Most people don't do that, so you are an action taker. You know, we like to jump off the cliff and like something happens. Oh, we need to build a wing. We need to do it. But once you're in motion, it becomes a lot easier. So take action even before you know what you're doing.
Exactly. And one of the things, before we jump to the next slide here, look at the two types of people, right? Now, let's look at our leadership in our community. Let's look at Dalton. Let's look at Dan. Let's look at Steve. Let's look at Angela. Let's look at Eric Carlson. Let's look at Jeff Rayburn. Let's look at all the people that are achieving massive results. Cody Harris, Brian Hodgson. What type of person do you think they are? Do you think they're a number one, or do you think they're a number two? Right? Look at these are people that are making $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month. Are they a number one or are they a number two? Clearly, right, by looking at this, these are the number one people, right? So if you're wanting to go out and achieve those types of results, look at that number one. Those who listen and follow the instructions and take action when they are told to take action, and they will perform all of the steps they are given, and they are the ones who achieve the outcome that they desire, right? So first step, take action, make sure you're number one, all right?
So now we're going to go into the best possible way to create a clear outcome and to set a proper goal. There's a very scientific way behind it, and we're going to get into that right now.
All right, awesome. So here's a couple different points that we're going to go over here. So one of the big things here, and we want you to stretch when you're doing this, okay? This is why. This isn't something where you're making a goal where it's like, you know, it's like, you know, I'll probably get it, no doubt. You don't want to set small goals. We want to set big goals, and you want to stretch into the person that person that achieves that type of goal. So, right, what income goal do you want to hit in 90 days? Okay, it must be something greater than 10,000. It can be 10,000 or greater. Okay, at least $10,000 a month. And for some of you guys might be looking at that $10,000 a month and be like, what? I remember when I first looked at that when I was at a butcher shop making $10 an hour, and I'm making $1,600 a month, and I'm looking at that and I'm going $10,000. Like, I wish, you know, I'd be able to do that. Guys, $10,000 is something that's extremely possible here. We have people that are doing 20, 30, 40, 50. Dalton just had a $10,000 day. A day. Okay? Stretch. Okay? We will doing this in this way that we're going to set it up here is going to allow you to get there. Make it $10,000 or more. Don't be afraid to stretch. It's way better to set bigger goals and come up a bit short than to set small goals and hit them.
Yeah, because let's say your goal's, you know, $1,000 a month. You're like, I don't even want to make 10,000. Well, if you aim for 10,000, imagine, and you actually attack that. Imagine how easy 1,000 is going to be. Or whatever your goal is.
Yeah, like say perfect example. You said that you want to make $1,000 a month. So 10x that, if you have a 10x Grand Photo, but 10x that to 10,000, right? Your goal is you want to make 1,000 a month. Set it to 10,000 and crush it. Like really hustle to make 10,000. Guess what? When you make 6,000, are you going to be pissed off? No, it's 6 times more than what you were originally really going for. Set bigger goals. All the biggest people, like I hear Grant Cardone and Gary Vee talking about this all the time. One of the biggest things that they regret is not setting goals big enough. Because they hit them all eventually.
eventually they go in and they hit them, whether it's right now or whether it's a year or 2 years down the road, they're going to hit them. Set big goals and crush it, okay? And why, okay? So it's not just about the money here. Why do you want that income? Because really, it's not the $10,000 that you want. It's what that $10,000 is going to do for you. So why do you want that income amount? What purpose will it serve in your life? And what is the reason to drive you to accomplish that income goal? What is the reason? Okay? So get really specific on that stuff. Why do you want that income amount? What purpose will it serve in your life? And what is the reason to drive you to accomplish that goal? Get really specific on that, okay? What evidence is there going to be in your life to show you that you've accomplished that outcome, right? What evidence is there going to be there, right? If you wake up on the beach and you get your genealogy report and you just saw that you made 10 grand, that's evidence. Maybe you're on a beach and you traveled around the world, and you're spending more time with your family. Maybe now you have a nicer car. What is the evidence there that now that you see that stuff and you're like, oh, I hit it? What is the evidence that's going to show you that you accomplished that goal, right?
One thing that I remember hearing that really kind of flipped my approach to business was he said, when the why is there, the how-to becomes easy. Because I remember when I was learning how to run ads, I didn't have a why. It was just I want to make money, but there was no reason behind it. So I would go and it seemed like running ads was hard. I was like, this is hard. You have to split test. You have to do that. But then I got clear on my why at the time, what I wanted. I wanted to be in Costa Rica for 2 months with my girlfriend. I wanted to wake up on a beachfront. I wanted to smell the air of the ocean. I wanted to walk to the gym. I knew exactly how far the gym was from my apartment, how long to walk back. I knew what I was cooking. Once I got that why clear, the how-to was like, are you kidding me? That's all I had to do to achieve this. It makes it a lot easier.
Right? When you don't have your vision or your why, when it's not big, right? When it's not that big, and it's there and here, right? And then you're where are you when you see the evidence that you've achieved your outcome? Where are you going to be? Some of you maybe be on a beach in Thailand. Some of you guys might be in Europe. Some might be in Australia. Some might be still at home, but maybe they're in a nicer house and they're spending more time with their family. But where are you? Maybe you're in your own home office. You're logging into your computer, but now you're in a nicer house that you have, and you're on the beach, or you're in a really nice neighborhood, and where are you? Get specific to where you are, right? And get really, really, really clear on that. So where are you going to be? Whether it's traveling, whether it's at your house, whether it's at a new house, whether it's at your office, on your computer, wherever it is. Where are you when you see that evidence that you've achieved that outcome? Okay? Now, this one is a big one, okay? Probably the most important, I would say so. I would say this is the most important part of this module here, okay? A lot of people, when they set goals where it's like, I want to make this, I want to do this, I want to go here, I want to do this. And what are you saying to yourself when you say, I want this? You are actually affirming to yourself that right now, you don't have that. That's what you're doing. So you are, every single time you read that goal, you're going, I want this, and then your subconscious is going, because I don't have it. I want this because I don't have it. I want this because I don't have it. I want to live here because I don't have it. I want to do this. It's all these things. I want is like I don't have, right? So you want to write your outcome in the present tense. Your outcome statement should be in the present tense, in first person, senses. Okay? What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? Maybe you're having some crazy food in a tropical place. Use as many of your senses as possible, and you're going to say to the present tense, almost like a journal entry. And so you're like, you're reading your journal entry for that day as it is. Now where you get that place, you know, that where you get up to that yourself describes that. And it's the present tense. So as you are reading that, you cannot help but visualize it and picturing it in your mind, and that's how you'll read it more. And what are you doing? You're affirming to yourself that you have it. Again, it comes down to like, you know, a lot of people have this totally backwards way of things. Like, oh, I'll believe it when I see it. You know, you never see it unless you believe it. And this is one of the big things that's going to allow you to believe it, especially when you're reading this every morning and every night, and you're reading this, and you're like, you just keep visualizing it, and the more you visualize it, the more vivid and clear it becomes. And you can really get into the more you feel like that, you're like, what it's gonna be like? You're like, oh my god, like I'm gonna do everything. Like I don't care what I have to do. This feels amazing, right?
I remember one thing before we get into that. I remember when I first got started. I told you this. I would drive to my hometown, to Wells Fargo. I would drive there and I would just park up, and I didn't make money. I would sit in my car and I would envision a full stack of just countless amount of checks next to me, and I would get out of the car and I didn't have checks on me. People thought I was crazy when I was doing this, but I would walk towards the bank with all the checks in my mind. Well, at the time I didn't have the checks, but I envisioned having those checks, how it would feel, like how the stack was big. Going on that process, and then a couple months ago we got back to Thailand. Lo and behold, I was sitting in my car at the same exact bank, and I had a big stack of checks, and I was walking, and I was like, oh my god, this is very important. Thanks. So we're gonna give you guys an example. I'm saying an example of how to write this, how to be in the present tense. This is actually one that I put together for a personal goal here. I might stretch it a little more, but I put this together for a personal goal here for the next 90 days here. So I'll show you an example right now. So here's an outcome statement example. This is something I wrote, and you guys will see how everything we just touched on kind of ties in here. So I'm writing this in present tense. This hasn't happened yet, but I'm writing it as if it already did happen. So Julian Sherman, I'm sitting at my desk right now in my luxury 3-bedroom condo in downtown Medellin, Colombia. The date is September 1st, 2016, and I've just plugged into the back office of my global affiliate zone.com dashboard, and I've received my genealogy report from Magic, and I'm just staring at my affiliate earnings from August 1st, 2016 to August 31st, 2016. As I refresh the screen, I see in the month of January, as an affiliate, I've earned $250,000 in commissions. I laugh softly as I see brownish orange gazing over the beautiful mountains in the distance. I feel the 70-degree weather wind brushing by on my face. As I lift my eyes up, I'm feeling powerful and grateful. As I stare at the land of eternal spring and the horizon, I think back over the last heading to Airbnb.com, another trip to Thailand. I'll be there for the 2017 War. At the end of the day, the only reason people experience burnout, and they're like, oh, I can't do this anymore, is because they have a lack of clarity in the business. Our goal was, we traveled a lot. Next, we have a couple friends there. That was the next spot we want to go. So I put myself in that place. If you Google right now Medellin, Colombia, you'll see the beautiful, brownish orange buildings everywhere. So I put myself in that actual feeling.
Well, that was a heck of a lag.
I smell the beautiful air. It's just you want to write it in the present tense.
Absolutely, and like look at all the touch points.
Well, anyways, I wanted to touch on that's a little bit of a sneak peek of the back office. I don't want to get too much into the training. These guys are going to really make you think because it's real shit in real life. You don't really think about it enough. So, focus on goals. Focus on what you want to achieve in this life, what you want to do, what you're passionate about, and pursue it. Learn everything that you can about it. Till next time, you guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in with Little Slinzy here on Fortnite, and we will catch you later. Take care.